Hello folks, today is March 8th, 2011, and you're here with the Dysfunctional Fisherman fishing for bowfin. Now, my idea of bowfin is two ways. One, I have one rod with a small sinker on it, number 2/aught circle hook, and a piece of cut mullet. The other way I fish is a 2/aught circle hook, no sinker, and my leader materials for both are 50-pound braid tied to my 20-pound braid leader. I tend to use no sinkers because I like to let my baits float natural down with the currents. This hole I'm fishing today is probably close to, I'd say, 12 foot deep, and there's a lot of diversity of fish in here. I've already caught one bowfin, actually two, a jack pickerel, which is also known as a chain pickerel down here in other states. And basic setup is just simply throw it up into the current, let it float down to where it finally settles on the bottom. Sooner or later, something will come along and take it. I'll fish a hole for a little while. If nothing's happening, then I'll move to another spot. Right now it's nice and sunny out, about 60 degrees, sun shining and warm. Water conditions are a little murky, not too bad. We've had some rain here over the last couple of days. It hasn't done too much damage to the water color-wise. And we'll see what goes on. Alright, that was a 25.5-inch bowfin. Now we'll get back to where we were before. I prefer to use a 2/aught circle hook, and when I'm using the braid, I tie a polymer knot to the hook with the braid. Braid has a tendency to be able to slip. Polymer knot is one of the better knots out there to tie braid with. Here we go. Already tied the loop, if you can see it. My tag end is up. I come back through, put my tag through the main loop, if I can see what I'm doing here. And pull it tight. You want to hold on to the tag end for a little bit so you get her cinched up good. Alright. Now that little excess of string there won't hurt nothing for bowfin, but other fish it may. I've never really had a problem. Now, being I have a swivel on here, I'll tie another polymer knot in there. That way it don't slip. Find my tag in, back through the loop, pull tight. Trim off the excess, and you got your rig. Now let's go fishing. Alright, one more time to show you. Tying braid to braid or braid to monofilament. You want to use a uni to uni knot, which is simply just running two tag ends back and forth, one way to the other. Twist a few times around. Bring your tag end back up through your loop. Cinch it up a little bit. Then do the same thing on this side. Loop it. Twist your tag in. Bring your tag end back up through the loop. Pull it tight. Cinch them down. Good deal. Bowfin. Now bait. Here's a strip of mullet. The thicker your meat is up on the darker end of it. I take it, run it right through the white. Make sure my hook goes all the way through. So it looks something like that. Alright. My leader, my knot, no sinker. You want taking in your area you're fishing, you want to throw it upstream. Currents are kind of running down right now. I throw it up the creek a little ways and let my bait float down. Put me in the holder. More or less keep an eye on your, keep your eyes peeled on your line instead of your rod. Your rod can give you false bumps depending on what the wind is doing. But your line also always tells you something's there. Even the slightest little bump is going to... Two rods going at one time. Good. There's one. Bowfin. Get this other one in. Still there. Baby. Ended them both. Two good fins. back to back. There we go. I'll give him a little bit here and let him tighten it up, and then I'm going to smack him. There he is. Got me tangled. He's out. Oh, broke it off. Broke it off. Now I'm going to show you a rig that I use most of the time. And it's something that's plain and simple. As I said, I use 50-pound braid leader. Sometimes heavier, it all depends. When I have a swivel from my main line down, and I average, make it, a foot and a half. What I'm using here, spider wire, which I don't like for line, but I do like for leader material. Oh, bite on the other rod. Bowfins are really starting to pick up right about now. Getting that time of day, it's 3 o'clock in the evening. They've been starting to surface all over, but I feel some weight on there. Kind of waiting to see. Oh, there he's there. Keep going. Give him plenty of time to take that bait. Once they got it in, and you know they got it in, like that, it's fish on. This is a good one. There's a monster for you. Oh yeah. Always have a good pair of grippers with you. Now that's a pig. That's probably close to 30. Look real close at the tail. Tail's been kind of chalked up pretty good. I got the hook a little deep. I don't know if you can see them teeth, but there's just a mouthful of teeth on them critters.